enwu mfaso bi emfa ma yen ni omanfo ho okiri wo mu saa wo se de ebre kɔ no ebre so se yadwu omanfo ho ene se de wasetrem be yie ni eja ase ye se sika tutu sika gu basa no eye saa emwa o se ahokire aba ye so ene ye gina ntentanoa epechaw esresre yensa yam esresre aman ahodo so mpanyimfo se wo mu nkogye yenkopechaw na aye mefe eme ye sika yi kwanyina nka ema enti yenhwe sikasem sika ba yansam a yenyan enkafre nkadwo ne etafre ne de faha ne de yesa no uyesa onipa kura wan kura wo bobra na sika ba yansam na darling boy wan hwe so yi a ehye no wasan ye mobo enti saa no omaite enti wan toto sikasem yi a de beto ano enti abanka no kure na afa sika bi ba ne nsam biem a won hwe se won nya ne basabasa na obetoto ni bra kwabna mamfa we enwie insight he ya na osamufo adwempo de abasem HIV AIDS yesese de ekosoro pa ni titu ne apemfo ema emu na wase ha adwene na Ghana AIDS Commission say kamia yesese da ubo a oman no esese yeboa ne nyina yebo no ate enkoso asoye ehwe apomden ho nsam so no eni Ghana AIDS Commission nka makam ho abom na mo bo saa ento aboyi no enhye da nkoso enti enei oba bia fafuro beko ye beko akwache kene yese wo yade bi obi wo kra no onim se wo kubonse ne baketo ano na ebi akwakoye no enti ha adwenti omo se mpanyimfo se da ubo no ye miamu na afi omafo so hwe omhu ye na wo mo se mema ne so ntra fa akọ papa idi gas ya chi sam yes iso enye
ye de ubenya
Daddy,
ya na metasa yare ye wompem ye wompem anti
enya se paso gro no munya adie
na no
ya test wo be ma oba no be test ni HIV
no dia na be ye wo mo se ye be ye dai
wo se dia na be ye dai
obi wo wa no wo ba bia na is bia baba ode braid
ye baba asem ne ye ka wa
bia wo bubu ne bowere bia wo ye yi nti yade akura wo mpem ebi kura to esi
na kwabna de ye ka se me man trafa ko a hawi
o si ya ne yatfa ko free bra papa kofuo ba ye 2000 wode won ze me ma ko enyina yatfa ko a hote wa be pa ya mu hu la so na ya me di be aya Republic Press akatafe to sinsia oye security analyst ya friend no adani ama wo kire se asojafo aya ti wo mu bu wo mu ku mu no anya de papa bi but obesre politicians ne se sabi asojafo anya goro boys yemfa asojafo anya nkrutu djuma ye nne benwu asojafo pa na odi obi ati kura ne bag ahemfa na wuhu saade enti politicians ni bi adane asojafo no goro boys boy bi na wose otu mra kiresie wose electoral commission titire ni maame jemensa wonamo a esade asojafo edi na ti bebre na asojafo yi ebi kura ne bag ye na wakofo ka na soje ni di mirika no wakobie na wodi sojafo yes nkru tutuma weyi a eni kwase ya di asojafo ya respect be na sojafo benya asojafo gubaras eto dia dia ya to nsafro mu mema mu mesenko na asojafo obi kwa no mu di nati weyi na asojafo di nati weyi na asojafo di nati adwuma ya di aposifo ye no e di asojafo bi won kofuo fufuo ebinim kura bag kodwom wo mu di nkofo achi nti asojafo na nso na ye di o maye goro boys ya emma obuo pa nka first ye sefata na first wuti soja ni di kura soja ni ba ko pe betumi amekurom anyina atadin ba sisi wo mu kura bag no wo mu nam na ononyamfo alan kojo Chiramanten John o kiremu se MPP amanyo kontu no so aba na wontu frank ama wonum yeso obi mpani mehye Upper West Region Ebra wo true na na himfie no. Eja wadwa. Eye Parihina Abdullahi Ubakare Kong second Parliament chief for work Parihi traditional area. Na bra Alan tu wonom no. Na nanwun wetira pen wasi ye. Enipa yira ye modia. Ye kojo. Ye aye kaye. Na minkunwa wati asefo ye kwa. Ebubro nkosua de be ye nsada. Ye wode se kronkro wo atu. Ani abese dede. Etantia ye dede tonyum. Eduru no so. Na tira say yes. E wono anie. Numa no anie so say na epie no. Na epie no. The master strategy. Wono nie. The master strategy in the great transformational plan. Na esa no mrane sa o. Etra say wono a na ekro no a na ekro. Wono so ekoma na himfie wonom no. Ehonom yes pa.
Mamin kan comments kakra memrana minsa emeti de bonkrata no semne bi anope e wo ye dwumedie so OPK edifi Gosso was say I agree with Nanado that DC should not be deterred by criticisms and stand firm. Moreover, they shouldn't use the guarantor system because of Mahama and the NDC. That's OPK and Ediwe Ebaye. If President Akufo-Addo thinking of rigging election 2024, if he's not thinking of rigging election 2024, why is he appointing more electoral commissioners at this time when everyone is advising him to cut down his government appointees? Abladi Efie Kumazongo, Pacho, what kind of constitution you GM, don't worry yourself. BMW, Dr. Baumia is our next president for 2024. Coleman San Pilar 2 and Odibaye. Our politicians are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts. Loves gifts, okay. Followers of Anafanaku. Pay Brofno di Piampiamedo. John Dramani Mahama has filed his nominations for tried and tested experience over experiment possible to get that 2024 Enoch Asaman Casino di free not buy. It's unfortunate Ghanaians are our own enemies because some of us have cultivated the habit of throwing plastic waste, etc., into our water bodies, which will lead into a ditch in future. Would you trumpet? KK, our American town, Kinky House, or say John Mahama, Sidun Kiti and the NDC should know that Ghanaians don't have short memories. We have not forgotten the economic hardship with Dumso that KK Odifi Ayakaswa and Odibai. The crisis we are facing as a country is as a result of some of our leaders being problematic. Finance Minister, Health Minister, Road Minister, and the almighty clearing agent are the problems. How can problem be solved like this? That's Obibini Black Man, Tema West, the free and the buy. That's your name. Okay? It'll be a very big mistake and suicide for the NDC to elect former President Mahama to lead the NDC party. The question is, he has ruled this country before. So, what prevented him from doing all that he's promising now? Ochiniba Kwame Bracon, Accra, Taifa Junction, NOD free. Who's any version later? Mean to me more. In fact, where Ghana has reached, we need experienced president to lead this country, and not. And John Mahama is our messiah now. So let's rally behind for a better Ghana. Behind him for a better Ghana. That's TK Edifi Spinkters and all the way by. I don't agree with President Akufo-Addo's comment about the election. About those who cast their that election is about those who cast their votes. In 2022, Electoral Commission changed election results or figures more than 3 times. My question is, did the voters vote more than 3 times before the EC decide to change those figures? Bright, Edifi, Belgium, and or the buy. Sorry. Please tell Yamin to stop his concert party and comic relief, because Ghanaians want serious people to govern them, but not this machoism. That's Emmanuel Kweku Yamwa and Odiwe Ebai. Joseph Yamin is just drunk of political ideas. MP for Adentan is the direct brother of Samira Baumia, the brother-in-law of Dr. Baumia. So are many other NDC MPs who have blood relations to the NDC members. Are they performing their duties or doing the bit of the MPP? Total gibberish and politically, to some extent, one may ask, were there no other equally qualified citizens than those that the president have appointed? Well, O'Neill and Ponsan Edifi, Amsterdam, no, they buy. Neat, 100.9. Comments ni bin making kind of Sabri, non kunaba pahon and so and che. Pimpeni for better say, and a pay na yedin komo. That's Honorable Daniel K. Ashaiman, former member of parliament for Buem constituency, Kojo Esiama Ado, social policy and governance analyst, and Saka Salia, MPP communication team member. Pay for me and saying better say, and pay studio man say na yedi and come on. But the one cratano that's you go so. Memra na yanyani embe wrap up. Ewo ye del bon cratano and come on. Ama yene da wenim.
Yo darling boy, the dam enemy ye informer da ubo krata. Na abusuafo krata fa mienu ewo informer mu. Enna wobo amaniese se de Ghana edipa na eya yeyen. Na ni nyina ne se ye kokoo no a ye de kwa adwama so ekokoton no ye ra fifi boafo se wasra mpanyimfo galamse ekon no yemfa bambo adwuma ekuo ni mram na wo mu meko na yentimi nso ano anya saa de a ene na adi be yeyen na de anti a wo ka se be ma adi ayeyen ne se wasi European Union say wo mabo Ghana kokko se de ye de wo mu de chlorine ne chemicals ahodo gunsuo mu egunsase mu tu gala no ebi wo kra na kokko afuase ho no mu kotu no wo di nnroi enti no ebese kokoo na banti be kakra no wo mu so be yiye ni ama ye pa we mfa ho se ya supply wo mu kokoo free ya mpontemre so wo mbe yi wo mani ene kura se China edua kokoo enti no eyesa ebe ha adwene nti wo sre nsa da nsa yem aban fa bambo adwuma yekuo no security agencies no mo mu awuram na se dalen boy wo mu ko mu ho ani ya wo hwan tax force
Anga
enti yamfa wo mu nhwem na wo mu ntimi nko entu gala na se gala ndie eja ya bedru ne die na wo mu nko na anya saade a ha ye kokoo emano a ye de kwa adwama so ekokoton no eno ani si ye twa kokoo igwe be kakra kra wo si kokoo ni kra no ahwe kra ye nya bi mpo nso ne ye boss gala na kofu otu no na papa isi wonu obi obedua kokoo mfie miensa ansa na aba na se kwa de ese asontem bi aba 2 years na wo hwe 2 years no o beti kokoo de be kwa onu de wo kari kokoo yi be sebre na no adwoso scale ho be tam sikafia bi ahye ne nsam no hwe na Ghana ni di Chinese ni wi tietie bi animba no asemema osika asemasi dakrope na abona ni hahane na obonso waji sika no matwa kokoo na to agu nti be kakra no tanye gala no kura na ese yensa ase no a kokoo na nkasa na mfuoru afo na susu twa tugu o odame watwa to agu no waji sika na agu ni botom na mfie dodo asa na odi be ton kokoo anya se sika no enti ya boni sika tuo sa de a ene na bra kwabena waji no akotena ne ba abidi nti di agra kokoo ye kokoo no be kakra no na eho asem aye teja enti bambo adwuma ku asojafo osifo chesa bambo adwuma ku obi amra mu bi entimi stop galamse
de amemede atoa so aye democrat your friend is the new publisher. Now the new publisher at the aba and what I say enipa womu eyi womu tie a womu eprimra sebeja akonya ewo NDC amanyoko mu no wote bi aba enti se wunya democrat the new publisher krata fa tosumienu a ewo honom na wowura baako ewode nimfoni aba sei ya frano Dr. Kojo Jones na Dr. Kojo Jones oye businessman osan chief executive officer Emma Empire Domus Group we kwesi say din na no Empire Domus Group say oye chief executive ona osan real estate company ya womo so womo agidin wo Ghana hapa na Dr. Kojo Jones baby a wodi nani kire akwa primra sebeja akonya aya Kita constituency ho na Dr. Kojo Jones akwa pre emra sebeja akonya no ba konso a wode no aba aya Dr. Mrs. Joanna Jan Kujo ono na nikunu ene kache Andrew you take give me pressure now I don't tire
so too good
yes so your mind oh okay wono nso agina mu de nene ya wo kopre emrasebeja akonya wono ye Amemfi Central Constituency ani yasi wo wura bi de Kwame Olympio oye media personality osan manager at the Mad Daughters of Glorious Jesus ono so agina mu apremra sebeja akonya wo Trouble constituency ye amasama honom no Fred Niama founding president Emma chief executive Emma Ghana Movie Awards ono so wone ne former Adam Ford John Dumelo omonso aginem na Adam die na I Adam ono die na sisi I am star because what the abaha and was say this afternoon Adam lazy ba forms Roma coffee Roma sound the call back yeah ono osa ebi ana wafa wakọ file odise papa wonto wono ne de ewa ha na Professor Adey na wotre se mampeni na nado etwa no anepe na ahomasa no kon bosia bo bebrebe ana wo obro bosia na wo obro no na wonse de nim ade pote pa wode bosia na eye eno ane se akwanya aba den kọbọ besia ene wo burugum obo besia boye COVID-19 ya aba mpo ayesi jisika no wasa abobi ka ho ene obo besia wata oboro ya beyond his capacity obo besia wono ankasa wontumi nsoa ene oboro besia gu ya ne oso wokoka or the Russia and Ukraine war and now COVID-19 were the tutu no aka kaba ye ba dada enye je wuwe ntia ya bosia bo bebrebe na de na ko wie se be bia wogine.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's the anope de bon krata no hanum sin an komono ye DS1 na SNMD candidate John anope sa akasalia MPP communication team member betna say Kwadwo Siama do social policy and governance analyst and Honorable Daniel K. Ashama, former member of parliament for Boem constituency at Nasi Anope, our studio no say na yedin komo. Ghana Muntie.
Oh, there's some papa. Kasia bo. Ko wakata
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka sa batete. Eda fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink ya sorry no pa no ne nom. Ye be sha fridge nom no say snack. Ye nya hoho no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne nom. And this way no ti anu a. He se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe say adwede nkratoe mo agye atum say eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Right, so yeah, can't go mubium. Sabre no kuna ba pansima do and watch na empenifo atena se wo studio no hanum sin ye ba be din komo ye ba be hwe nsem ahodo honorable Daniel K Ashayama former member of parliament for Buem constituency and Kojo Isiama Ado social policy and governance analyst Saka Salia MPP communication team member empenifo trans before I just get on na me you me pini ahye komo no ase no madwenche no bi aba yenkin kan bi yenko enim chairman Esieru Nketia and the entire Adabraka headquarters are not serious. They shouldn't think they will use the 2008 format and lies to find way into power again. Shaba Nelka Anodia Nobaye. If compromises will not be tolerated, as said by the former President Mahama, then the security too will not tolerate persons who like to disturb peace, the peace of the country, and will be dealt with ruthlessly. Mr. Tay, Gulf Estate Tema, NOD and free and by teacher Kuju Tepa Anyine Susu says that the NDC is a political party that does not follow democracy. Where in Ghana's democracy, that after the president of the state had delivered sooner, the opposition will also will be given a platform to deliver theirs. It is democracy. That's what you're saying. Everybody can have their say. Democracy. So far as is within the law. There's nowhere I search as will be coca so and I'm not sure they use the word even sooner. State of the nation. I think they use something whether it's economy yesterday. Washeba Amisti Gorsu says the NDC party doesn't have any good policies for this country, and all that they know is propaganda. So let's all have faith and support this NPP government. Washeba Amisti. Amisko Spelele will say, so truly, JDM has filed his nomination to contest the NDC's primaries. Anyway, they will win the primaries, but will lose Gargantuan to Dr. Bawumia in the 2024 elections. Amisko Spelele Edifri Kaswa. Chiefman Atun Sukumasi, I beg Ghanaians to keep faith with the government, and I'm very optimistic that I'll deal with the IMF would yield positive results and turn our economy around. Chiefman Atun Sukumasi, no the free and no the buy. What do you have?
You was on Boma.
You go so.
That you say.
Araba Shama. Niamwe.
Enye cry be no de.
Enye cry anticipate.
Tumni ahwe ye nkwa. Kanya nkupo.
Enkwani ahodi ne hia.
Ba odidi ansa na onya ahodi.
Ba me se enkwani ahodi. Ni aka ni, se ni aka no
ofie nya, we de adidi. Onzo won didi zu na wo yare asori o. Aduanu no ni ho. Aduanu zo Nyankopon ntoti se ma na mutoma Israel fo.
Ya me be hwe.
Se ma na mre na atwam.
Ya me be hwe.
Nyankopon. Ende yenja ya bato.
O be hwe.
Me se yenja ya bato so Nyankopon na be hwe pa. Ebe di fried rice ende yenja ya bato.
Honorable Asama.
Uni akitiwa ni ana uni apenyi. Open no say. E woni wo.
My fan sir. Yeah. Well, so Yanshan come on I see now come on dey share say omanpanyi eyi mpanifo miensa e dey aba betudwa. Generate a lot of conversation. E dey come bebre e dey aba. So it was just about members of the Electoral Commission. Na your voice bi o hanum sia mebo na motie kakra na ye dey enkomo no edie gina so. Part of your daily graphic and so if I come be our day the headline will say don't be cowed into submission on your decisions. President urges EC. So when for any day more muntie any kakra smaka krabi be mienu miensa honum say muntie nsamo mapanyi di tudwa memra ne yemfa no enye yenkomo no enyina so.
Secret. I've spent most of my adult life fighting for the establishment of democracy and human rights in this country. And I've always fought for and advocated for a credible electoral process in Ghana. In emphasizing the importance and credibility of elections, it must be pointed out that the count, the collation, the declaration of results cannot and should not be more important than the sacred God-given right of a citizen casting his or her ballot. I have said it before and I will repeat it. Elections are about those who cast the vote, not those who count, not those who supervise, not those who transmit, and not those who declare. The heart of the democratic process is giving effect to the choices made by those who cast the vote. The three persons I have sworn in a few moments ago as members of the Electoral Commission are persons I am confident will bring integrity, professionalism, and independence and fairness of mind to the discharge of their duties. Article 46 of the Constitution demands that in the performance of its functions, the Electoral Commission will not be, quote, subject to the direction or control of any person or authority. It answers only to the Ghanaian people, the Constitution of the Republic, and its own conscience. As you begin work, you will find no honeymoon period. Neither will you be afforded the chance to settle into your new responsibilities. I have nevertheless confidence in you and in your abilities to surmount the hurdles before you. Each of you has excelled in your areas of focus, and you possess the requisite experience to deliver and meet the considerable expectations of the Ghanaian people.
Okay. All right. So I'm paying another danko ekufuado brana. Empeni for me ensa oyi omo o APA wada omedi na yede tumia omanpanyin su gina so under your constitution article 70 say mrano man ho kwan say wo betimi eyi mpenifo bi sa no mo akwakoda ye electoral commission no makoye adwuma wo electoral commission enna enra wada no edi no yede ye yenkomodie na enkomo no titiu bebi akwakwo gina nia ebi eka se sa mpenifo ebi omanpanyin di omudin ede tudwa titiu Dr. Apia Hene a woye checheni lecturer yi womunim se woye known MPP card bearer member test konkra ni o ma ye dwuma ni ne ka ho eni Salima ono so ye peni ba ko ono so ka ho mo chese uyi no MPP ni finu mu a enye ye senia anope na Ora Joseph Yami echechemi member of parliament for Boem so Kofi Adams, Honorable Kofi Adams, Wakasa. Yes, these people are MPP apparatchikis. Na uti omampeni profuna wakan na wase saa mpenifo ya we yi omwi. Oye mpenifo bia wonim se wo integrity, professionalism, independence, fairness. Eya dia saa mpenifo yi saa niama we ya wo gina so we no. Wo hwe integrity, professionalism, independence, fairness. Se ban wo madwuma ya obi antimi piapia omo untimi nkirom se yesei wo mo de perepe yo ena omo de yo madwuma finin kekawa eni omo ho enye ni obi ka kirom se omo nkoye na omo kwa akoye. Well, so enkomo no enhyase e wo honum sei omo panyin so ama omo so ate o say don't be cowed into submission on your decisions. Omo mo obia ehunahuna omo edwuma na omo kwa akoye no etumi oman no dia mo omo nti omo nko na omo nkoye edwuma no as members of electoral commission. Anaba shama insha see enfuso
yo openyu kwasi mesa cha obiom
ejoso
echa odwuma efo ni etiefo ni nyina ene minua yo kojo yeah ana mechi ma mpenyu susu na na do dan kwa akufo
ebi obi a me so joso
ana mechi me former president John Dramani
ojoso
nde nyumre mi ni ye ni no wo nkita de kakra.
Oh, okay.
Mebua me ho akọ nti kwesi se wonya nti a 5 to 9 pm na UPSA
they say fundraising be all year.
Yes, or person chere kwan political financing.
Okay. Okay.
Yo kwesi omampenyi na nado dan kwako na ye Ghana mampenyi
sure
na Ghana mra ama onye ne oye nti that basis there menyi ni se wafumu ekwambia so na nipa wapa mo se omunko ye adwuma eno ana se ne wankasa ukae no amanfo ehya ebinmu de they are known MPP.
Yeah.
Fine. Mean to mean confetu, obian to mean confetu, and they say, hey, we MPP, ye kotutu. As I say, yina as Ghanaians, ye who say, o mampenyi tu anamobi. The anamoa obinuma tundra. A man for so, nye, no betunu ne. Na ye jitum se ya. I say obisusu dachi obeba betu anamobia at that particular point that time na eye binum susu anyi and we will have a history. Hell, say the constitution emma EC2 minu wanka say ebia kopa obi a ebia oye politically colored na onye nka eye civil servant or ye juma pepepe. But the situation say a man for guzuka say yenim asimesi or test konini de fine ono mampenya nkasa ontena se no hu anamo a otu na ombisa ne hu se botae benti by what intention intina nkami asomampenyi nipa minim se ebia obi beka se oye me party ni mi kwa appoint no na Ghana for kasa na omuye bibi no he has to ask himself by what intention. Now say ni papa mu de minua what is omampenya ka say their integrity professionalism ha de minim say sa nipa no ma ye adwuma wo isida no only professionalism e dey ka ho and they are
sir, I'm sure sir or it's coming from the point sir omu ebi omu ye adwuma sisia no onim about their professionalism
himpa no mu ye adwuma easy omu ye adwuma easy.
No, I'm saying that sir Dr. Pia,
so when you are appointing somebody into a new paradigm who can say a professionalism, you see, you cannot be appointing a teacher to become a Navy using a professionalism. He must be well-professioned person in the teaching. But who could do a Navy? And this is the first time they are appointing them. I stand to be corrected. I'm just using out the professionalism word I will use. And independent, say no one can anymore. And fairness. Well, then papa mudie, I don't have anything to say. But name person Ghana for young country who say, ye tias ye idea. The dachi obisusu ye bibi ama yemfa no say and then this is for na kasa. And now much says asimesinu yenim say and MPP fire din ochina susunu they will not be able to speak. And now yesusu ye mo kwan say omon kasa. Because in the days of the past, Afarijanumu time, no, okay, we can say, well, fine. If that is the way we want to go, then that is it. Because time I shall say what akonyazunu, the type of allegations are MPP for kuku damai. Kennedy Japan cried to me, can say Charlotte say the Tuakoji post. Do you get it right? These are very nauseating words, sir. Oh, you see, yeah. Omuye sa gunipa hufi nanado eyi nipa no omudi yes the appointment nanado ama nipa no ako. So we don't have to allow this type of politics going ahead. The enkosu say it is not going to help us to teach our children any good steps towards party politics and now multi-party democracy. And nun nan kese se yen hwe se yen nuye. Aside that, they make say ni papam eno mo ankasa su edi a omampanyi di tu omo ana abasudin integrity, professionalism, independence and fairness. That is what you want to see. Uti omampanyi ka say election is not won by the counters or the declarants, but it is won by the what? The voters. Omo no mutu aba. But on kind who say electorate no to about we are when especially presidential nipa all power mo na what to me some can say who are winning and now one winning. So I think on that note the omampenyon sambra that is not it. And yes asanko bia to na ba we are, then we don't have anybody to declare obia Canadian answer. But these are the people who are the gatekeepers in the declaration of the results. And all ye those who are the gatekeepers to the declaration of the results, no. O ye nipa bia a man for some MPP for. So the question is, what is the intention? But we are not, I cannot question the president because he has the powers of the constitution. But they should take note and keep the notes very well. Because one day, if we hear somebody talking anywhere, you must go back and take your notes.
Number 2 minutes in come.
Yes, you must go back and take your notes and read. Democracy are here practicing in Africa. No? The way we practice it is what we are seeing on the ground. We do politics of self-satisfaction and yet the masses of people's satisfaction. Inti akoye ti say yedru baby a emra nye juma inti nieni oti akonja su penu na o ase o skimi ni hu. Look at the whole of Africa. Ye tu aba na adani ase. Enye ye ni wo. We must allow the people's will to be counted in a free and fair manner. You see, Sauti akonja so o panipa obe occupy this very sensitive position. And a man for shall say, some are MPP people. Then you ask your question whether you are doing a good job as a leader or you want to satisfy your personal and political party ego. That is the question you should be asking yourself. Because to me, necessary as Ghanaians in say, yempenyu for nyankupa dom ye. Kwesi, say to me about studio. And you'll be now invited to this place.
Sure.
Inti ayo nyankopon adum inti anamo bia yebetun yentu anamonu to the extent said the people we are leading will be very happy with our decision, so that the citizens, the youth, the unemployed will see that yes, it is not about party politics, but it is about creating an environment ebetumi abwa obia. But the ekobase anamo bia mampenyi betu a, you'll be questioning, you'll be punching holes now. ɔno ankasa a ɔyɛ saa adeɛ no is ɔmbisa ne ho sɛ botae bɛn ɛna ɔdi yɛ. Said earlier on, if it is with the good intention, I wish them well. But ɔmo say the 2024 election ye betunu ama abanu ye betanu ye pa.
Right.
From the polling station, ɛna ye be declare bibia ansa na yakɔ. Ɛna gidi ɔmo pɛ sɛ 20. I am sounding this advice to Parliament. Say we be wɔ hɔ a even this CI no mo mfa nka ho. America to say 48 hours you have to declare election. We must go away from that. Even if it will take us 1 week, we must amend that part of the constitution. Make sure say polling station beyond the presidential votes are well counted. Say they should take their salary. They don't have any problem.
Okay.
They are good to go.
May that say that's honorable Ashayama. Now my main call a year Kojo Esiama Doso Naminti or no so Kojo Naminka said Sakasalia and so at Sakasalia and so at say Kojo I'm penny as me out the 2 dry and penny for me and saying I know about Bayan Comodie Mintio.
But as it was Michiao na Inchianson Coma Yangeti for our retia and Bibiara na Michia Mimpen Fonsuya or Hanum. Na kwesi wede mama kwenya na menka se intino Lance Corporal Mustafa Mohammed oye MTT the dispatch rider.
Okay.
Very unfortunate situation be where film very terrible na where the condolences to nebusuafo nyina ene ne namfofo and to the Ghana Police Service as a fraternity. Na yensan so embo young road users especially offenders of road traffic yembo won koko entino police funu wo ho se entino obebo ye ho ban na se oye sa dastardly act we ya because emi say ochina bi obi ma ne ba impo enko kase okwakoye police ana se soja ni na waba bebo ye ho ban ewo oman Ghana mu enti we de one shedding as abusua na kwasi ye recall asem na eda ho yen papa Nanado Danko Akufo with Electoral Commission. So we share chapter 7 of the 1992 Constitution. Akwesi na se oba article 43 eka Electoral Commission no ho. Na we de my main kan kakra about article 44. Also a person is not qualified to be appointed a member of the Electoral Commission unless he is qualified to be elected a member of Parliament. So here's our criteria way. Deputy Minister, MMDCs, and ambassadors in our criteria to enter into Parliament and none of one. One, say be a 18 years and above. One dream with the whole hang. They been so ni criminal records be a town which ya a bit me detail once it will be to me about the MPs, subsequently to ministers, and then to these state bodies are yawo as oman. But see, Makan articles be any opinions about one mubako was now or your text con nipa apart from onono e nipa biesa kwasi nipa biesa na se bako eho in kekan bia kwasi mumye hu ze ntino obi ani hono ma okaso wo Ghana hanoma onye aligned to any political party. Bia ideology.
Salima Ahmed Tijani ono so almost your movie become on home. Almost say none papa were former UP member. In fact, I MP for Yendi Krapen.
Okay.
Is I don't know whether it's the sister or the current deputy or the chairperson of Maslock.
But see, I can any me offer. Dachi bi ne ma I want to aso be biesa the woba na se ye hwe one track recorder ye be hu say imri bi atwam biesa emiensa se by then na bia na Nyankopon senti bra na be ka me ho miensa bia oba na no beba adenti asa me ba oba enu de bendodo ebe me pese ye twimu kakra na yetimi trace na ehun say
twimu kakra odi mi hwa
say denti pese obia wo ho no ma ye hwe na achi a we bitimi aka say nti na bia o belong to party A, party B, party C na ye bisa ye hu say eye boni mpo se obe belong to any political party ana da bia ye boni ni eye boni ne say obe use sa political party system no ana say advantage na political party ni be create di amaw na wo betimi aye niam bia ema oman no enkoso enye boni say obe belong to any political party na mom ni enye ni say political party ni through our 1992 constitution be ma opportunity na wetimi use political party no as a conveyor belt and as a channel na we betimi ababe omanpahin minister vice president and as speaker of parliament na wetimi use sa position no in the disinterest of the nation at large eno enenye na yehwe say obia ye qualified to so obesom oman Ghana na se sani pay baby belong to MPP Kenya president ne kind ne attribute na already professionalism conduct then bebre one previous capacities and as one current capacities and already describe it na say escalating it to the next capacity worry communal you need certain criteria because you need certain criteria say yet the opposite of yourself for us to qualify to sit behind the console of NIT FM because we need certain qualifications and say ye betimi atena honum enti say president rebo one qualifications be the one attribute bia moma yen hu say eye no na ogina so enti na sa rekopa adwuma na se wo se fa wo CV bra wo hwe ne awaye da enne wo records bia waye ne niam bia watimi achieve da ansa na wo atimi ahwe so na wo the current position ne di amam enu nkosi kwasi say electoral commission wo ho senti ye rehwe abato so na ma periperi ye ene bibi biara koso sene be ya yembu obi bukata bia there are systems in place see you can never bypass certain systems regardless of whoever is occupying that position yen papa wewu nyankopon fa ne kransie JJ Rawlings e ka asem mi mbere bi atwam o senti se yetimi build systems e wo Ghana hanum ye i.e. our governance systems are ehwe corruption and its attending matters are impo say ye de hina mpo besi honoma enipa ne because of system no finding ne ho omunti no ontimi entwa niama bi ema onsai niama bi esan say wo ye den a wo beko no the system will correct you automatically eti yembi say hu say nipa ku yi a wo da electoral commission ani kwesi no kware anim ni say was systems are that the organize electoral elections in Ghana. There were systems, get the monitor in all 16 regions. There were systems, get the quality results from all 16 regions and as a polling stations. There was system, get the county error plus or minus 1 and as a 0.5 being par. There was system, get me the declare, and there was system, get me the distributing results. Emma all stakeholders, i.e. political parties, election observer missions, and other international organizations are obia to me who say way the system no akoya. Adenti and I have a problem. Say nipa ne first degree, no nim akenkan, no nim analysis, no nim arithmetics kakrebi. Then naturally say ochire bi kwesi ubeti baba be electoral commissioner. And you're very possible because you are not going there to re-engineer anything new bia. A system ne ohon nemum oracle as a general overseer, as somebody who is going to supervise the system to be able to give out accurate results. Mu maye mfiase na ABC 2016 ABC 2012 ABC.
Minim se sene ausi kano no kojo pese oche se bia as a country you need system tin bia all this bia ba I say yen ye hu ni ye kasa ni sa ni man sa pese oche
no kwarening system na wo ho no etode bia obi feel say system no are compromised.
Obi feel system no dey wo but is it not because we are saying so sanambwa I think because of modernity,
technology advancement in technology in Niama.
Yes, because you can't fast to Yaba.
No quarry.
I say okay, yes, yeah, registration. Say yeah, registration. We are
exhibition of voters.
You be a man for me say omudi wom die be so yakwa akoto aba yenim san no mo mostly ensesa no ne bia sesa fine nhihye bia because if we are senior ma abantini asesa bebi enya
no pare here war even verification is aniama we nyina wo hwe political parties na kwasi piti 1992 we dey infant 2000 prampa nia ye how won ne say yato aba na wie no aba ne kenkang no and the transmitting of results from the various polling stations, to the strong room. Can they be a nickname strong room in the national headquarters, and a subsequent counting of it and now putting them together, then finally declaring it, and no naya bebrena political parties, I have a problem. A sense that what feels say throughout the value chain of the results transmission, whoever it is getting to in the strong room. What sort of system is being used to collect this data? The possibility of being compromised very high.
About here now, man, Penyika.
You
or say, and yet the counting, and yet the collation, and yet the transmitting, and yet the declaration is about casting of the vote, allowing. Yes, here to abandon your my quania.
Was it many akra adwin? With the Mr. Meka, many akra, many yadwin. The kwesi say akoto aba wie, na say nipa du ato aba, na say ye ni system a yet ye nyina ye jedi ni a transmit say nipa du and ato aba no, na say system bi ye bogus bi and ye de transmit na say nipa anan na beko strong room a. And only just say you need to give attention to it. It's a value chain, and everything counts, everything matters. Indeed. It is the number of people who go to queue, and they are very important. Say, in nipa way ako. Name you can never downplay. You can never downplay in any serious jurisdiction. You feel say politics, and they decided the development transition of our country. Send a transmit abano, and hina or kangabano, and hina or as electoral commission. It doesn't matter. All these things matter because people have interest. People can manipulate systems. But if we all come to the table. As platform created by IPAC. Now say IPAC sitting down and we all have confidence in one system. Because if you say Ochinebi MPP beka kojina we CPP PNC and I say Kwadonko party and I say PPP beka kojina baby atimi chastise the system IPAC provided platform ama yenyina kwa koja to man as nobody is able to do that. Nobody can do that. But when the side attractions ni bem NSMC because of the means and way mami J Mensa ebeye electoral commission because of the system mami Charlotte or Sefi ho started bape now I say we are casting doubt on the system and the more we do that and the more even the president appoints 3 members now say it is on record to say one of them is a well-known party member of the president's party kwasi sanana obi tinchenga no ka say ntino it's like you are preparing the stage for whatever agenda be person will push it out and that's na make kind the system right the system is robust and the system is well advanced enough regardless and I am ending
because just an opinion in an obribuain former deputy general secretary MPP din komo no say well only the home from so be after all, people that Omobeye Sejime Nakra, they also do vote. Omo vote to nini kaka ho. Enti diabeng dian e wo ho. So card be member enti dian.
Because the constitution is a electoral commission is an independent body. Ontie opposition. Ontie government bia and was so Onyankasa taking the decision with accordance to the 1992 constitution and then either whether CI and EIB parliament be pass and answer even from the office of the president betimi to me ediamano no. But see Saudi obi koshe baby nasa system no over the years since the Fourth Republic 1992 the bia ne dan nyina no ansa na be kwakoto ababia no. There are issues, obiawo issues with the system. Na se eni han no nipa ni da ho. Na won say me de nipa e na akwa kwose ho no ma. Now, what do you think, sir? The other party people will also think.
But a while ago, Kojowa Kroya no say attribute of Mampini MIA who GDA the attribute of the gentleman and
the professionalism,
yes, integrity, professionalism. One of them is independent. Also, yes, independent of mind,
independent of thought, based on their previous positions.
Yes,
make sure previous positions.
But you so you don't think say Nyadia wo GDA say yes. Previous position be independent of mind.
Of course.
But electoral commission, the officer and that independent
I'm not
of mind.
saying that absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not saying that absolutely. But sometimes the position you occupy, the circumstances surrounding that position, it's me ma wodang onipa fufuru bi.
Okay.
Adentina enne ye nyina ye betina hanom na what interview won a wo a political da. Na se nipa no Nyankopon to nhire nsugu no so. Na so be politician na so onya appointment bi pe. Na kwesi hu se ne sesa ne neye na enum kasa ne niam nyina asesa na waka se na nye na afia atwa mu me na orika se na se na oka wo se kwesi niam asesa nti se na wo se ye no. Nti eto da bia position akoshim circumstances surrounding that position sometimes make you a different person altogether, and it can even compromise your personality, your beliefs, and your values. What did we say about current president Accra Nana Akufo-Addo? That he's a proactive person, he's a no-nonsense person, he is this, he is that. Accra, sa attributes na ye nim ni nyina as a person. And ne ye president nan kan krofo feel say enka sebi and niamwo nsem ekoso wo manga na mu in government and even outside government and even as citizens, anka Accra de ne nang besi form.
Aje 1 minute.
Yo,
wesi.
Accra de ne nang besi form. Nanka wetimi aye bibi. Nanso na mi no kwasi. There, when you go onto the street, there are a lot of people who have expressed worry and sort of dissatisfaction. Say, Nana Akufo-Addo aye nimu se anka Accra na anka ne ho ye den na anka obetimi ama eniama bi so agyan no. Samre where the hwemokra. Because of the position and because of how things have changed, you can't use your level of defense, and use it in opposition and still use the same attack and defense and go into government. It is never possible, Kwesi.
May that say that's Kojo Esiamado and Otin in Kanamama Saka Salia, Msumri Saka, Yashoman Penny, and Ra Nipa mi and Sam Penny for me and Sam where you may pay Ababe Yankomodie. Said these are party apparatchikis. And Oman Penny appoint you almost Koye Juma or electoral commission. Oman Penny Krona catch say they shouldn't be carried into submission on omu decisions. A Juma no Mokako and Momo Bia Nomo Niabeka no dear Yemfa and Ye Juma. Again, Oman Penny Ninsema no de to job Bako can no see Jana to Diako and Komodi. And they said election is about those of us who cast the vote. And yeah, about those that see to the processes of a year abatuano. Nyomo and I see Nikodio Michibi. Indeed, Osha Article 42. Jahanum saying, yes, I say to me, Yamaya Quina, a trap, Yedin, abatu whom that we are able to cast our vote in their account. And no, any uncomodie, Minty wa drinche.
Yo, I'm for Queen when I'm in cheer for
Joseph.
First of all, no, I think the president appointment now or any swearing in idea lawful.
Sure.
Me sure say obi wo ha or obedi nchini. And once it's lawful, obi a wo kwan, you are on the right say obi praise now obi criticize the appointment. But one thing is certain. Yeah, or democracy. And from all indication, there is no way president be appointment in this so appointment way the fine. Because we have seen over the years, history say appointment be anywhere president be will be there, especially the NDC. And your mood dead. Because why am I saying this? Okay, the appointment of Charlotte was in 2015. Before Kaya say we in this even cry at a point cry no. Obi Mudi ne
you mean Crawford say be MP before?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Crawford ne posters all contest primaries. one at the Western region, one at I was West Congo. The NDC defended Omo position. When MPP under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo are appointing the current deputy chairman, NDC for the same way. Say, oh, boss man, say, your friend say, test conform, and for that matter, no, I criticize it to the extent that currently, as we are speaking, NDC for even IPAC meeting. Because some believe that the electoral commission is always against them. When indeed the reality is say no correct. But see, yenina as a nation, as a nation, there's no way Obetima can say. There's no way Obetima can say. The first say. Untimi entry obi enko hwe ebia oni obi our MPP and obi our NDC. Me say if I want you to be an NDC, I can do it. If I want you to be an MPP, based on our situations, say what I say. And then people always have that tendency to twist issues. The woman who say, "Oh, oni MPP ni kura nama," and no, will be the yardstick and Crawford the beye asem. Omu who say oni NDC ni kura down for ana mo chop ba mo didia. Ebeye issue and Crawford the bekasa. So what you say? It's for me I don't even regard it. They have not shown any evidence. HSA we MPP. That is number one.
This morning, for instance, any national organizer.
Yes.
Ora Joseph Yami din komo. Minim say bia we hu sa video ya. Echo round circulating social media, so in the mainstream online portals. Minim say we hu bia. Dr. Pia Hine lecture no. Ni video and maybe fine just briefly you can just listen to this particular one. Na memra sound to us.
Before free SHS before 2017. Na asori kokra no. Ye ma me masori ko ne modern. Once a man the young to say, Madam Bika, maybe finish James Straba, 5 years. Now. Fresh HS Mr. Tia, nothing. My turn is a sort of Westler. Yeah, man, no more dressing crosses.
So, this video, because I radio on this program, in some no can talk about free SHS. No?
Yes.
According to Senior Page Joseph Yamin Cheche, no, he was there as a rep. Yes, I say be out here. I'm saying on behalf of
I don't
MPP.
think say Omo Amutina Hanina MPP.
No, but I'm saying that this is what Joseph Yamin said on radio this morning. Said Dr. Pia Hini went on that program to represent MPP. Just as you are sitting here as an MPP.
No, don't you say just as I'm sitting here as MPP.
Oh, say
because who describe me?
Are you not here on behalf of MPP?
Me will have for MPP.
Okay.
But me sure say my brothers are more here for MPP. What if they say something now that will inure to the benefit of the MPP doesn't make them MPP?
Oh no, I'm saying
so. I'm still looking for evidence.
No, I think said Yamikan is clear enough.
No, it's not clear. It's not. You see,
I am saying, sir.
Yes.
Joseph Yamin, sir.
Forget about what Joseph Yamin. No credibility.
No, Pacho. Debbie, I don't want to mean yes. No, Pacho. No, Saka, don't do that. Besides, now kind of dear. Only Hanum say because only ha. Until when you say only a Isa and Pacho. Not one here, not
Saka. The whole issue is that any panel as producer, a friend, no bar program, no so no. The credentials are producer, no attack to Nindino. Our host no introducing and say or a rep of the MPP. So what I say
was that actually given in the video?
No, it wasn't there. But then when he was being introduced, he was by the host and the producer of that show called the person. That is how it is done.
Is it on the video?
This is not contestable.
No,
it's not contestable.
No, I'm asking you a question. No. Just answer me.
Empacho.
Video now. Video now. Oh, video now. The man. And I almost show.
I didn't see.
That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
Say nipa no kasa in favor of free SHS. Doesn't make him MPP person.
Okay.
You see me. I wanted a situation now. Host ni Becca say, oh, I've there me ma MPP nakas.
No, because Abia won't hear me. So I asked him now, exactly the question I put to say if you me.
And then what was the answer?
Yeah, but so Mizan said, oh, but Obika and a free SHS, does that make him an MP member? That is when Obe Mubechichi Muse or no who's saying it on authority. He's putting his integrity on the line, say Papa no Koye as MPP rep.
That is what you don't want me to say because Yamin is my friend. Indeed, we are from the same area, in Upper West region. I am saying, said the Okano, and you know, correct.
Okay, all right.
He's just telling you something because it's the NDC national organizer. And they are the people that hatch this idea to come and malign the appointees. If there are loopholes and then they are asking you a question, give another evidence.
Yes, you are a test con.
Sana Yamin and Omu cohorts. It is not true.
Okay.
You can even say Nipano is sympathetic to MPP.
So a test con patron.
But you cut it and you okay. They should give us better evidence to show say he is. Okay. But I'm saying say even granted because look, let me know you're not going to see. You see the way sometimes. You see, sometimes when you are doing analysis, sometimes when you are doing analysis, that is the reason why sometimes you don't have to even talk about the other side. Because I wanted to show them, say, even with the NDC appointment over the years, Untimin can say those appointments is above board. But we are saying, you say, when you are professional, no matter what, there are referees that referee has protocol matches, which means say way or support way. But when it comes to professionalism, he will do what is necessary. But I'm saying in this case, no.
Wouldn't him say the Honorable Pife say we yin him say or a protocol supporter. Na say has ne protocol beboa. There is no way. In fairness, GFA and says referees committee and so on.
Of course, yeah? But I'm saying you say in this particular case, Krano, Nipano on being MPP, Nyoma Mokani Nina Nyano Kre. For relations, we have brothers because they are saying say Bako say Nane Papa UK, so that make him an MPP. We have situations where brothers Bako NDC, Bako MPP. We have situations where wife and her husband, Bako MPP, Bako NDC. We have situations where even national chairman of MPP, Neba NDC ni, ewo the top. So after relations say Ubusi ni be say NT because of that, ye push you koho, and just in order to further a certain agenda. You see, NDC have always done these things because when we say elections, when it comes to election, unless say the election is free and fair. Anything that they be NDC, say election process no loopholes to be down. Now we take advantage. They see only Ghanaians vote. Say Dabi, my foreigners also vote to Ebi. That has always been a modus operandi to let foreigners infiltrate, to create some loopholes, some laxity in some areas so that they can take advantage. But and that is one thing. And secondly, to malign the Electoral Commission, to discredit them. And so yes, we are. And when they lose, then they can now, get something to talk about. They started all these things by saying, they don't have confidence in the Electoral Commission, or money in the Electoral Commission and NSA. Electoral Commission are the opportunity to come. Sit with IPAC. So that more problem be discuss. You said no. But the least opportunity they want to bring the credibility of the Electoral Commission into question. And this particular one is in furtherance of that objective. Say Electoral Commission, MPP before we need elections, then we can get the opportunity to talk about our do or die. So what you say? If we want do or die, it's not about the electoral commission. The electoral commission, Mama Ankasakaya, said the electoral commission on its own cannot do anything. What you need is vigilance. What you need is to be able to collect your resource. And that is what the NDC lack over the years. They cannot collect more resource. And based on a flag bearer race, campaign message, contest campaign message, this time round here, coalition center no and break it down. And these are some of the things I say moon work on. It's not about say appoint you be through the constitutional process. Say nipa no MPP, nipa no on support here.
Okay.
And all those things. I think say boy.
Okay.
If you want to, enhance the democracy, let us embrace democracy the way it is. Not just to criticize for the sake of it. I think say I know the
right. Me da so before me can comment kakra me ba ye ba be share Ghana economy. Enyama miensa say na watwi mu chichi AC ewo eyo man hanum sia ehu hia se edi hu komo kakra ye share the Paris Club ye diom cap ye creditors amanone omo eboa ye ho kire ye kobosia bo ye share omo again enewukoi ntiase ne se Finance Minister Rakino Ferrata ko China. Ye ni omo kwa akodi nkomo ye kwa akohese well ye kai ye nim see external debt China modie no ne does pa almost about $1.7 billion. Mo betimi ayi bibia amayen de na mo betimi ayi afa ho san nkomo no ebekọ so ba ko so eno so no ye mo de beka nkomodie no ye the 3 bills are currently before your parliament. I understand eno ye ni Honorable Richard Champion, a member of the Finance Committee, Dean Komono, I think says now currently at the committee stage. That's the second reading. That'll be the second reading. You see, I am referring my legislation processes. Okay, I think that'll be a committee stage is the second reading. Right. Into 3 bills. That's the income tax amendment bill, the excise and stamp amendment bill, duty amendment bill, the growth and sustainability amendment bill, SAP bills me in some way. And say Rebecca Mampini and Ado Danko Kufuado, State of the Nation address needed to just say that bills in Huhiapa as part of a year the negotiations. And she said I any IMF for you know, can't be because they want to see okay, well, say a cano more pebusian in the cacao and I am one. Fine by so number fast will be a budget a tour my man say so and who here. But let me just read some of the comments now about Mr. Moya Akra na me mamunsa embra na yemesha se So what is the definition of the happiness? Happiness is subjective. What makes you happy will not make me happy. Tell Kapnoa for that there are rich men who don't have happiness because of ill health. You should go to Labadi Beach or Titanic Beach every evening and see how people are enjoying. Well, you didn't add your name and where you sending the message from, but I think it's Prince Akosobo. And Odiwe Edi Ebaye. And to this one, Adolf Hitler, Medina says, Wafa, we've only one Ghana. It can rank us number 200. So things are a bit hard. Still, we love our Ghana and we're happy. Whoever is not happy staying in Ghana. Oya, Otilo, bye-bye. That is one from Adolf Hitler. And here in Nebeko. How can we be happy when Oforiatta has at our father's head and refusing to pay them? Ghanaians are suffering. 1 kinke is 5 Ghana cedis. Abba, President Kufuor and Dr. Bamia, JG, North Kaneshi, and Odi no buy, Odi free buy. And see, I'm Kotoko, no. I was going to ask the woman for balance. Man, 5 cedis. No, no, 20 Ghana cedis. Sorry, 20 Ghana cedis. No, man, 15 Ghana cedis. How much is? But your cocoa ni 5 cedis.
I don't know how much size can be.
C'est coco, quasi. Man, 20 Ghana, tu sais, mais toto coco, tu sais, no. Coco ni viena.
No more coco.
There be no man 15 Ghana cedis.
And coco ni cheap. Oh. And no one auto ada
coco no man toko
I want toko.
Yeah, man toko.
And coco
no is just the coco pe.
Coco man koda.
Oh, the
school feeding program.
No boy. Me say me jina no. I me say me to coco. Me dey me do me see me to coco. Enti me say me dem say cocoa bi afa go so be 3 Ghana na bi santi bi me we na man 20. The man 20 Ghana, no man me 15 Ghana cedis back. Cocoa pay o.
Cocoa na
No.
Oh,
Cocoa I am
They say sometimes obedu cocoa better say obekwa koton more no. Na wan kasa why ye wo fie because anaso the beka benku bi mom na wedi because say cocoa na aba no almost sa nka first no ona ga 1 cedi say 1 cedi na e bia 50 pesos no the same thing BC me area wa me say because akoto koko me ko do hono ma me kita 5 cedi pepepe o me kita 5 cedi na me feel say bia o metimi anya be brodo na nka ma ye shawama brodo tea bread now dey ko se na wa kan mo asa no abere me ko ta na me wie ya o say disikana sa 5 cedi like say like it's like that say aba be cut off point bia o koto asa e dey sichire
me estate no hono say medium minim e o lakeside o minim wachi ma no ton wachi wo ye kwan no na to wachi na me the first me call na say me because me to wachi me say mint ndi ahebia nti me fi so obi betuma mam 3 series or see there be 5 series 5 series na we na ma to watch me na this I think this week here say to wachi na bijina wa na ko bi ba but me last week na ma mba ejuma no other Thursday or Friday baby na me to wachi na Wednesday me call no pam sorry me to wachi na akwabi oti ho di wachi no we die wi nti say anso no nti obeso to kakaka nti odibo no bai e na o ka kire ge ne say o man be 3 Ghana cedis na ge ne say there be o 3 Ghana e no say 4 Ghana cedis o say there be 4 Ghana nti e no bizan say nti I no beti ketwa wom kwa no say 5 Ghana cedis say oh and I'm say oh nti I don't know and I'm say but you meet me to ama no so no oh you okay but it's just like going to me dia he bia so if you say committee be 3 Ghana bi kra
top up we di kaka better nka we was the man kra no because what to say a plate no put plate no na nka o di ama na kene ane
up to 5 Ghana cedis
na say gobe kwesi gobe bo ayedin o gobe
please
hey now ananu mi se me kwa koto kan na auto abe 3 cedis and I say 2 cedi bi na wanya
ko hono de no boy
be patch of mintis le bon patch me se me ko mintis le ko mi mbe ho kra be bi ko ya je be mintis le ko ya baby ate mi ni oda mi baby e wonu patch ya kra se asisto ni amabu ye de ko
Ghana muntie Ghana muntie Ghana muntie Ghana muntie
Ode sampabo Kasiabo Kowakata munsa Amaya se Kasiawaye
Onye yimu Nukretrodo Kakile menka madini bo
Nitafe
Mama yentie Kasiawaji 100.9
Kwesi Monkwe Koko na edi ena incompetent omo koko boy me mi dey mean kan shi government ka na we
oh but say we are sa anabo because as at the time now no if we have to no because
amanfo di den ne ayeti ha guys aka se u papa ya kwadrofo a ka kire no se papa afoma ye do no eduane a ye dua no enso yen
papa say yet am for no complain Ibrahim Haman so they complain anambo
no look at the figures me kasa ever figure no now they ato ho anasa ka no ni ma dia ye no inflation figures
inflation ni dia say
and say but ya yen people for say mass no omo mpe bible quotation no mo pe nti u kokase kokwa ye dia omo say onyame ho omo where they were using figures baby are 18 that figures na media
inflation mom dia
obi kita inflation 52% or see Mahama time cry complain Mahama time inflation 50 until you see the difference in life. That is what we are talking about.
obi to be bobusia sa o sa nenam se okopacho se busia ya bo no mu fa bi nchen o se o ye competent o e ma yen koso
Kwasi on the other flip no ye hwe ade na kan no at least me de menyin wo koforidia na wo hwe asase a na ye de ye afu ene banchifu brodifu bayirefu ni kokoa na sa wo ba adoso tinkon ehonum nya those stretch of the rich kofodia nyina na honorable to be honest with you na nsɛn mi kokoforidia anka kan no menena no mun sase na wodo so no say asase no magya yo na real estate fo on abesi dan e wo so etini say near koso ni say
yenya baby adam
be kwasi twan o hwe yen population rate growth na erekoso pa near was yetimi planning with urban planning and na honorable ye peka urban planning no e very very key na say ye jai sector bi de hye nipaku bi nsa as minka say enye eye e wo say nipa nya baby da na mmom sa wo asase tra ne da ho na say honorable nya one plot no sinede menya mede misimede me bra nya ne de no sinede a asase ne yere sei no anani hwe Russia Ukraine war yi ye nyina ye hwe bi o TV so the wo hwe structures a esisi ho and how many stories are e wo so and even underground in nipa 2 plot of lands etumi occupy won na kwesi do so bebre aye betimi asesa yen architecture plan na betimi agboya yen kan no semfu ya ane asase yanka wode do banche ni brodi nyina no sese nipa na kwakotena ho nti onim ne aba sese enka asase na ke betumi produce brodi ne bayire ne mankami we ne dia maye ne nyina no sese ye de asidan enti no the quantity no eso reduce nemu population no so iden akosoro still enti the demand for food items no akosoro nemu production rate no akofom production iden akofom
but Vasali atianum say I mean say so he says planting for food and jobs no and because to say no na anamebo because I see production akofom
the production akofom you see they all can no the analysis just suppose that one with what is happening in the US and other development. Or no development cost. The number of people are engaging in farming. It's not about say obianko farming, but the
mechanized farming.
Mechanized farming. The 5% crown of farming. How much year can feed us and feed the whole of Africa. It's not about say every household biano yanko farming. That one is just from my subsistence. But the most important way you say,
the
most important way you say, you create arable lands na ewo hono. You bet me create.
Ghana, what is creating ala? Yeah, assassin already. Baby, Ghana assassin baby, I be baby.
Oh yeah, Ejuma, and that is the reason why.
If you extreme now, and no cry. Obeka say be a desert.
Of course, I mean, so I
don't think we need anything like that.
Your democracy suffer. So what you say? So it's just a matter of refocusing your way. But like we said, planting for food and job. A boy kakra. But the thing can say it's the finished article. At least in terms of the needy as a nation, planting for food and boy because it creates Juma Bibri. But you see, sometimes when you talk like this, you can say, "Oh, yeah, politics." But that is no. The problem I hear what this time no. It's not because say you fail in terms of agriculture. Uko administration of agriculture, the statistics, the agricultural growth in the way. Yeah, take over when agriculture was growing at 0.4%, and consistently now it grow at 7%.
Okay.
It's for me, I think say.
Economy.
You catch yourself planting for jobs failure. This is the evidence. Actually, say, say planting for food. Ye papa honorable Afia Kutu launching. O to me, ama for sika. No man na see board yemba. And no mudia come room. Do you get it right? What will be the impact of that project? In there were free ministry hall. Board yemba udi $. Edia could be a chicken. So you see, previously we were having a dual
ministry. I said no.
You make a chance. You say minister for about the policy for.
Oh, not necessarily.
No.
But I didn't
the policy has failed because we are talking about food production and then settlement asema ye kasese no we are developing. Look, as a former MP no ma say we are in a great danger if free parliament come in want to the sparse settlement into 1,000 acres no where you cross kakra omudru be say 50 oka kire MP say open light open nsuo so that small village no danikro on 1,000 acres of land no you see sparse communities are scattered. Nipa no kra nya 100,000 1,000 acres of land, less than 1,000 people. But when you go to abroad, as you say, develop well, they have settlement area. In the city of Washington, Virginia, who says settlement is here. Behind it, we have forest. And some people are farming. In the city of California, San Diego, they are farming in the city. We are not doing that. So I ask my question. If planting for food and jobs should have been good and gooder, why won't government take the lead? Because understand, with citizens, you have to bring this idea. Pickups no muko G free Canada. Planting for food and job. Okay. Didn't you see that? Okay. Planting for food and what pickups? One who planting for food. One who planting for food pickup or chroma any green at home.
Oh yes.
So what is the essence that tractor on you? Everyone can say and do. Guys are so fine.
But that's the one who say. So, so, just as Mima introduction, Yankomo on the economy, no age now, Bem said Yamami and Sasso. Yakase, sending Antiasian Wednesday, 22nd March. That means, say finance minister, Etimi do China. In fact, to fee Ghana no next Okofa Ethiopia. Na ECA, that I think is the Economic Commission for Africa. Jume Dibi on Kokodio Ethiopia. And Neukwe, Ntiasian says so could do China. Na Yene China for Kodin Komo. $1.7 billion. The external debt, almost dear pan a dozen. Nti Yenom Kodin Komo. Dear no bet me a yafa Hamayan. And no chi bills me and sa our parliament. The income tax bill, the excise and stamp duty bill, amendment bill, then growth and sustainability amendment bill. Bills me in some way. In Pinfo or buying say who here papa is part of the negotiations and IMF for a year. No, then Paris Crab so a year and come a new moody. Your creditors am only for no more idea cap. Near mammy in some way, your Jim drink your home. Teach you cry a year about this China for and Comodia Yedi. Ebi say, look, the beyond and I'm now patch up. Also, only near me in the account. But when you are drinking,
was it me that say, I say, what's this? On Sashi will be a numa, won't to be pineapple and pemuda. China, yen Sasha wenum. Africa, yen Sasha, China, enum. Entino, near say, Yakoni say, Yako crocro, na bibi biara, wobeti me the abuya and what the abuya. Merifi, economy nin comodinimu, na ma building is saying, it's a only opportunity. To know about govern a state, nation like Ghana. One, it's the required knowledge. Nimudie now bet me identify natural resources. Yewo. The way to me sad nimudie no. Etimi manage sa natural resources no. Wa refine no. Netimi enya enfasode ede ama yen nipa na yeti kuro ni mu no. Nietosu biem eye systems a. All other systems will feed into it. So there is a general plug-in system. A government of Ghana. Or no, NSSO creates a general system now. And then farmer betima plugging in. The health sector will be able to plug in seamlessly. Transportation system will be able to plug in seamlessly. All sectors. So that's what we call the multi-sectorial ability to plug in for functionality. For functionality. Immediately, there is a structural adjustment program. Why? Structural adjustment program was something to come and support the new public management order. New public management order, the Bretton Woods institutions in the United States. Government is spending recklessly. Sika aya wadi mawon donor agencies in the government of Ghana and even by extension the African continent, near what's a what you want to be in fine yet. Sikano eco waste, so in be or honor my Sikano to me eco waste. Near to swear being said projects now why Yang bibi mang muhanamu ye ni sa ni mu diana yetimidi engineer sa project na e was say what ye no enu nti da bitin wood institution tenase e design bibi senti no sene be ya wo betimi anya so mfasode sika wo de ba no wo benya so mfasode na nwatimi ahu the actual outcome and transformation e wo the African continent ni senti no. Government must be prudent in its expenditure, prudent in its expenditure. The delivery of service, they must adapt the private sector way of doing things, i.e., they must be resource-oriented, profit-oriented, customer-oriented, and also they must stick to their promises on the campaign platform. That was the backbone of the structural adjustment program. At least, ni sentino yebetimi ahyehyɛ nneɛma ye ama kakra na yɛwɔ no yebetimi abɔ ho aban. Honorable, more endowed in Public Financial Management Act, Parliament, passe. The overall objective in this instance, yebetimi ama yensi kapudu yewo consolidated fund, other funds yebetimi nyanyina kwesi, yebetimi aboho ban eye asoman Ghana. Kwesi mi bisawo, no kware ene no kware ni. Fiti mira yen papa kufodi yen ko wura hepik mu a, yensi kapudu ne eka na yedede amanga kese akese nyina, wodi che yen enunti sika yesan nya abie mu ayede koye hippic project nyina ebae no kwasi no kware mesere bibisa se yentimi ansua de emfamfi hono mana kwasi yentimi ansua de roadmap bi yentimi ansua de emfi hono mana yentimi anfa niam bi engugu akwan so ankase oman Ghana se wo ye NDC no ye PP ni CPP NPP whoever you are, regardless of say uba na so be taking the reins of government because there is a clear developmental roadmap. What to mean kweti and just our roadmap on the development roadmap on that.
We ntimi nche also ntimi de 1 minute be kan am.
Mili wie no ni America ni say o my Ghana say yan tenase entimi anka say o man ne yeyende. Now regardless of hina oba be take over the reins of government. E was say what to mean ma yenya wadwen so mfaso resources ne mfaso tax na yebetimi anya so faso dia. Because if we don't do that deliberately, na se ne MPP ba wode yemfa nifa, NDC ba wode yemfa benkum, we ba wode yen koyanim, we ba wode yen koyachia. Hwe wo betena se na wo asrew yen. Esang se abrochiri manmu countries bebre. Woni gold. Because woni forest bia. Ya wo raw materials ne wa ha. What we lack is the necessary political will to be able to galvanize all political parties together and have a developmental roadmap. You bet me follow. Kwesi.
Kojo Esiama Ado. Saka Salia. Saka. I mean,
yeah, me that's it. First of all, I think say also say we are suffering. Everybody is reeling under the global economic situation. Emma countries are umudika the structure of economy no so enye in a way ebema dependency on themselves no suffer more. Uhwe IMF ankasa omaka kire say half of the world ewa basel omumbo and Ghana ni ye neighbors even Cote d'Ivoire omanyina ewa IMF omope help. And let me say brother say
Cote d'Ivoire IMF.
Oh yeah, they are IMF also seeking. Omukra 1 point something billion now. Omu here. IMF enye here. At the time I yeko hypec no. Na
Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, 1 point something billion. You see, at the time I here ko hypec. Enye sika nyina na omudi che yo. You see, it is only the multilateral debts na omudi. Because only will be one other country agreement and now who for instance the Togo car on French because I will call it now could the bilateral loans they did not. It's only the multilateral IMF ni European Union no probably make that mistake. Say, at the time I call her pick, no, now zero. No, that be at that time we were still owing. But I am saying, say, your current situation now. It is as a result of Nemebia and yet the making of Yankasa. And I have a problem with the way our rating agencies. Say, Obi Huchirino. Then you aggravate it by downgrading Sanipano. And especially at a difficult time like a period where I won. And that's the reason why South Africa, almost sorry I say, the rating agencies shouldn't have been rating countries in abnormal period like epic period, COVID period, like the aftermath. Because when you do that, you end up aggravating the worst situation of the people. And it's okay? China, and him say because China complain they say, debt only 5%. And see why are we? Because we owe China about 1.7 billion. And it's not as if problem is it's not as if China and Kwao. We are talking to almost everybody, including domestic bondholders. We are restructuring. And at the end of the day, you say, we want to restructure, want to defer, want to do and the ebema etimi a service a debt. Because say I mean no kasa. When say ye service a debtor, almost getting to 100%, 100% to GDP in this annual. And it will not help anybody. And that's the reason why IMF catch say within the next 5 years, they say you reduce your debt to GDP and you should reduce up to 50%. I think starting with China and all others, including the European Union, the G8, so that in going forward, the BIA generate revenue from. We can use the revenue to prosecute developmental agenda instead of using the revenue to go and be paying, for interest on debts. But you see, because of politics, a nation at this crossroad, in terms of the BIA, who should be able to come on board, all hands on deck. But we have seen a situation, brothers, now, power. It is now that they are all over the place. I mean, pushing and then misinformation. Even Nyama they are just pushing all. Ghana, as we are, there were problems not because of mismanagement of the economy. Because even during COVID, even there was a growth. And we're one of the 20 countries in the world that even COVID grew. A lot other countries almost shouldn't care. So even before COVID, we were the poster boy of the world. So for consecutive 2 years, we were the fastest growing economy in the world. And it could not have been by accident. So what I say, all of a sudden, no, echo say it is because of a certain dramatic and fundamental problem. Okay. And that is the problem I say and solve by ensuring say revenue streams are we have to create all and ensure say bibia omo ayedi omo ka also near betina ya restructure omo ambe obe jaima na omo ajaima so that in the end
all right, Ghana
would take its rightful place.
But as I said, Mamin call Honorable Ashama. So now, yes, spend the time Kakrani
Ghana
sorry.
Will take its rightful and end. Opening, new minister. What is okay? Say Finance Minister Kachre say at the end of March, the IMF and GIA on my November, and I want to open your question. In the 22nd, now IMF is board meeting March in Ghana and Kahun. Because it is not that we are begging those who we have to beg like. Neha Juni say, Minya Saka Salia. You see, it's no worrying. The young NDC for Kachremu say, Kenufuriata has been the bane of this country for now. If you go through the records of Kenufuriata, he has been the most laziest minister of finance with her because he was just borrowing to manage the economy and deceiving our president. In the year 2017, how much did Kenufuriata borrow? After borrowing that 2.25 billion template on billion, Templeton bonds or ton Ghana. He didn't use the money to do anything to solve the problems that. Then he went again in 2018. Wasako Bobusia, $2 billion. And then in 2019, $3 billion. Inti papaya muamu say mupati muno biani hosa wasika hunyan sanchen. This is what he has done to us before the COVID. And the growth of COVID 2020 was 0.4%. I said the growth, if you say 0.4%, they'll tell me that was the growth. Meanwhile, you have taken how much as at that time? On that particular year, so what's that? 3 billion. You see, Keno Foriata and his uncle Nanado, they are the problem of this country. And that is why we are here today. They are borrowing as if the money for Chinese and multilaterals. Meanwhile, you know that these monies, they are not concessional loans. I bet take it 20, 30, 40 years. They are loans that you have to pay within 8 years, 10 years. And things are jamming up because your predecessors have taken Eurobond. MPP don't know this. MPP don't know this. And that is what has brought us where we are today. And it is a very big problem. Yeah, kasa trem MPP for musi ye pepa wanti. Kwesi makachiro da say me ba be the president. I have never told you.
But I'm sure you would name the contest in which you're
I said I don't want to be president. But nyami pese me yani say. Te ewiasi wo hwe onyankopon ma ye ma fefefe. You get it right. If you marry a woman and give him birth, won't you think about the future of that children? And that child must be in this country. And so if I'm seeing that the managers of this economy, I have to baffle in the money to come and talk and see whether they will change. Because this has been a very abysmal governance. In Penifono, the Omudacha will. And Omusadi and Koda Ochina. That is what is happening today.
Okay,
because which economist ever to me say with this current rate of our economic situation, you can bring debt to GDP to 50 in 5 years. Who? Even the advisor to the Minister of Finance in that league, he said it is not possible. It is not possible, so we should stop deceiving ourselves. And that is why we should know, say, in Penifono, the Mbrantian in Bebuno. Because this thing is going to take over 15 years. It is going to take over 15 years. And Ninam, Pacho, IMF, Fache, China from Fanche, Muko China Kobo Busian, China for the Mudia Munyanipa. Mubejina Kroma Sano Hydro. Nanado Atamu Bauxite Akoche. But Miasu in Amfa the gold as one it koji oil. Nyansa Abua Due Nimitinu, Obi Madue. Kwedu any sika.
Yeah, okay.
Adu efa kwedu. Nanka se abua adu enim nyansa. Nko hu se odisika na nko betumi atokodu dodo. Who the gold that you can use it to open a factory to go and take a finished product. And the MPP people are moving down, so that is the best.
Okay.
Can you imagine this kwesi? Niye yenu. MPP for nkasa ye de ye ni fika o omu de omanu se no ba bebu omanu ade omu da chia awie ese ade nkoda o china no omu jejereje Keno Foriata, the person who said we should not tell him that he's incompetent no wa throw role play okopacho. Can you believe this? The person who said I'm competent okopacho
China no MPP and I borrow now.
You did it.
Muna borrow more.
With due respect to MPP.
Muna borrow more.
No, listen.
1 billion was borrowed by you.
Me see.
1 billion was borrowed by the NDC.
From our Tamils.
And we are owing them 1.7 billion.
Bahama, our Eurobond was 3.5 billion. And then from Nanado to Nanado, 13.25 billion.
Okay. Look at what you're
saying. Very reckless about it.
Yeah, because Muna borrow. Reckless borrow.
Quickly, closing remarks.
Because Ghana ye nyina yende. Ochina sehina ne government na ochina hu say wo decision no a foundation for another person to come and build on it. Enti decision bi a obe take ene bia, policy bi a obe make bia no, human capital bi a obe build bia no. Don't forget to say ochina obi fufuro ba eno obetua so. Ananu what say there yeah papa John Dramani Mahama day schools here OCC ɛyɛ no na ɛbɛboa free SHS etimi aboa wɔn nyina etimi de aboa wɔn enti no mekasi so say sɛ woyɛ den na sɛ wɔn ma even 2 years decision na we take it will never be sent obi foforo ba obetimi akwati agada meda John Dramani Mahama as say enti no so oba project Akufo-Addo starting nyina no kwasi obetua so Sanorika and we will hold him to his words. As far as the media landscape is very vibrant in Ghana, civil society is also vibrant in Ghana, political actors are very vibrant in Ghana. We are going to hold President John Dramani Mahama to his words. The fact is, project Eric Kosu Nyinano. So Nyakopon Tonshirensu Gunusu na so be president obetua so on started for Friday. We will hold him to it.
Yeah. First of all, I think say na honor boy can say we first see can offer or China echo patch. Mu NDC4 ka ye ka ye di China no. Mu na mu dodwa no mu borrow from China emaye. Tell you here. Atobo gas plant.
Yeah, time.
1 billion.
Just
yeah. Only Sino Hydro. Inti out of 1.7 no. Musika mukoji every China no. 1 billion. It is a say ye restructure now. Don't come and sit here and create the impression say sikana ye kana ye dinu. Eni nyina ye MPP. But let me tell you one thing. In terms of dollar, all our debt put together in terms of dollar, the base near dollar. NDC and MPP, the difference is just 1 billion.
Okay.
So what I see, the difference is just 1 billion. Only me say NDC 122 billion now. Mujer to ono. Sekaye background na yam borrow one city kwa nkawa. But by now, Kaskano can do 400 billion because of the depreciation anyway. You know, it is not say. Yeah, reckless borrowing. That is not the case. Sikano betima daho na debt no increase.
This guy we are mami. This is what they couldn't see. Atanas Mahama went for $1 billion loans for Atuabo Gas. Today, Atuabo Gas on its own, because the money has been put into a self-financing project at Atuabo Gas. Aka 200 million. So that is what we are talking about. And that is why we could not see the money working. And that is why we have to go and borrow. Sika mo borrow ni nyina ye bisa musemudi aye.
Okay.
Intina yeti ha every.
We got to go. Honorable Daniel K. Ashaiman, former member of parliament for Buem. Kojo Esiama, Kwesi Abuaje, grateful. Without you, as always, couldn't have been a success. Go out there, be the head and not the tail. One team can make.
Lady, it's all about everything entertainment in GH with Ola Michael on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 to 12 p.m. sharp, Charlie. Don't go nowhere.
You be family, Charlie. We are more than it's here for a mama son for family. It's Ola Michael's own FM Entertainment GH show. So about entertainment, you final. You'll be to Ola Michael. Entertainment, you final. You'll be to Ola Michael. So about entertainment.
Ola. Yeah. I'm thinking that if I'm not getting all of this, now I'm going to copy the same dungeon with some Jema. Now it's a Jimmy. You get it, because by the end of the day, we want to talk Kakra once in a while for Uber. Now, when you go in now, copy the same dungeon. Hell no. It is there,
Don't go nowhere. This is Entertainment G.
The software to me, I shall draw Saki Cash would demonstrate at the puppet so I'm man and also HSI. China, you need to be the puppet.
Neat 100.9.
Of a cent of qua and a back. What is it? Sabre.
Ola, me promise you what you say me. Next time I'm able studio and say, maybe nobody else coming. Open market on the wall. Next trip I'm able studio and say, now who say why you day? Because any me best say.
Quality kesi a we adua wadwene on sa adwene emre man fa adwene ntuo nim na bufa ase bom hwe na so wani ankusu a
don't go nowhere.
Ghana Samuel
big video sika ne yere ejibi me na na gapi manya bida me videos na me na me kacha me kanya me atatro wani me sama no big ben hono de me kokopa ma chaw say e bi sibiem are you all right
Samuel?
This is Entertainment G on Neat 100.9.
Shut house there. Omudi ni kese pa, omudi ma chese omudi incompetency pa no eso mo. Because omudi trust na ye hwe na nyamani see no. Odi ase na mo twom ho abaye ho social authority. Yeah. Who dare you?
You be family Charlie.
Ghana. Samuel. Ghana. Samuel.
Only you be necessity for me, Shoma. Papa Salo se for me, ale.
be real and cool. What I cannot do, I no go do myself like I go feed do. I'm no I won't. I see you, you did do I'm good. Go feed to kill you. All I know is if I did you, if I did you. One thing I'm not stopping, I'm not flopping. Crazy bang is dropping, running. Cause I love my life, they claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain. If you never know, don't worry, now you know. Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life, they claim they love
Entertainment
you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain.
Ola Michael.
Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life, they claim they love you back to the low.
Ola
Stabbing your
Michael.
back, they won't see you in pain. If you never know, don't worry, now you know. Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life, they claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain. Look, I dey live my life on low key. I got you God, me, I know they don't leave. Show me way, make you know they choke me. Oh please, look, make you know they do your eye if you know me. If I fall, I beg, don't laugh me. I got you God, me, I know they don't leave. Show me, hey. One thing, I'm not stopping, I'm not flopping. Crazy bang is dropping. Running, I'm walking, I'm joking. Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life. They claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain. If you never know, don't worry, now you know. Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life. They claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they
The
won't
best
see you
station in the capital, Need FM.
Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life. They claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain. If you never know, don't worry, now you know. Feeling the vibe, cause I love my life. They claim they love you back to the low. Stabbing your back, they won't see you in pain.
It's all about everything entertainment in GH with Ola Michael on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 to 12 p.m. sharp, Charlie. Don't go nowhere.
Funny from, funny from, funny from, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from, funny from, funny from, funny from, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from. I don't talk on family. Yeah, I don't talk on family. I don't talk on family. Yeah, I don't talk on family. Charlie, right now the mood that they inside here. Be like say I won't buy you buy. So mind you.
The best station in the capital, Need FM.
Funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit in Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from funny from funny from funny from funny from I don't talk on family. Yeah, I don't talk on family. I don't talk on family. Yeah, I don't talk on family.
Nano pay insuno eto. Insuno eto. And na me kind weather forecast and I say Matthew for and press release this almost say and I'm say free 9 and I do 9 no na insu kese betimi ato baby.
Say me shoe na me chen weather.
Nim say woje wodi no anadwo a wanje wodi de ne na no pay nyina yegum. Abi na ye ji ye de. Edisuo ne to